Welcome back to another GeoGuessr play-along video where we play the most popular maps out there, and I'm quite excited. We have a big selection today. Quickly before we start, big thanks to Lauren, who's one of my patrons, for supporting this channel. So let's get going, and the first map is a balanced Oman. As you might already know, Oman recently received a new official coverage. I didn't make a separate video about it, but I thought let's play some Oman in this video, see how it looks. And yeah, let's get going. I also released an official Explorer mode Oman if you want to get those medals in. But let's get going. Let's set it to no move as usual. Let's set the round limit 1 minute 30. And the play along links will be in the description as always. You can play along even without the pro account. Well, this would be Oman, but let's have a look around how it looks. I don't expect to have a good score here or anything, but from creating the map, I got some sort of an impression on Oman. Most of the coverage is in the northern area, also in this little part up here. That's Oman. Also, there is some coverage on this island. But there's also some down here in these cities, on these main roads. But Oman is very, very deserty most of the time. This is quite a lot of greenery actually for it. So where would this be? I'm thinking maybe with these mountains, maybe I would go somewhere up here-ish. Let's see. Oh, I was wrong. It was coastal. I thought it would be coastal, but I got the area completely wrong. Apparently there are some mountains down here as well. Okay, so mountains to the north. Okay, that's good to know. I got whole 8 points. Let's go. Now this is how Oman looks most of the time on these big highways. Big, vast nothingness. Very, very fascinating country. And also what I've noticed, they have yellow outer lines, which is a good thing to notice. So this is the car, similar to the one in Kazakhstan, but I think it's blurred a lot of times as well, so you can't fully rely on it. So what's the road direction here? Like that. So maybe let's go somewhere here. Okay, well, it was on one of those roads, yeah. Ooh, okay, this is much more mountainous. Now this, I think, might be kind of in the... somewhere in these mountains. Maybe even up here. We have palm trees, we have big rocky mountains that you often can see in eastern part of UAE as well. Yellow license plates, as you can see here. Stripy poles. Another country with stripy poles joins the list. Oh, but this antenna is like pointing down, so maybe that's a meta. I don't know. Maybe you can use that for region guessing. I would probably go... maybe even up here, to be honest. Because these mountains look very, like, sharp. I don't know how else to put it. So let's go somewhere up here. No. Well, okay. Apparently these mountains are also sharp. Well, clearly I'm not good at region guessing. We have the low antenna again. And... big mountains, maybe not as sharp as the other ones, but last time it was somewhere here, so let's go in the same area-ish. No. Well, it was northern part, at least. And the last round here, same antenna. I'd probably go against same area. Well, yeah. So that's Oman. How to region guess it? Well... clearly I need some more practice with that, but I think it's awesome that another country has been added, and I've already seen it in competitive, so you better remember that Oman might have coverage now. The next map is a Community USA version 2, ACUSA, over 100,000 handpicked locations from the USA GeoGuessr community. Optimized for NMPZ 25k speedruns. We're gonna play no moving games as usual. Sounds like a great map, let's give it a go. I definitely need to practice my US and North America in general. So let's see what we have. We have 5 guys. For sale. Okay, we have green plates. Where did they have green plates? Was it something like Virginia, or am I crazy? Why am I thinking Virginia? Rutland. Doesn't help me much, does it? Oh, does it say Vermont? It says something Union of Vermont. Okay, so maybe I mixed up Vermont with Virginia. Because I thought something with V had green plates. So probably Vermont, not Virginia then. So it said road number 7, south. So where is there a road number? Here is road number 7. On the western part. Rutland. Wait, it said Rutland, no? It said Rutland somewhere here. Rutland. So what is this? Is this a church? We have 5 guys. Do we have 5 guys somewhere here? 5 guys, 5. Here, 5 guys. I think we found it. Yeah, we have a park here with a nice gazebo there. Yo, I was not expecting to 5k anything in this map. Let's go. I already like this map. My approval. W40. What would that mean? What would W mean here? Is that the state, maybe? First letter? Probably not. We have this wide gap in between the yellow lines, which you see in... Well, I believe you see it in Oregon and the vicinity, but you also see it, I believe, in like Oklahoma and some of these states here. I'm not sure if these yellow chevron signposts would mean anything or not. Looks quite flat. No front plate as well. These, and in general, it feels more southern than like Oregon. So I would say something like Oklahoma, maybe. What was the number? W40. Do I see road number 40 somewhere? Well, anyways, let's just guess somewhere. It might not even be Oklahoma. Okay, it was not Oklahoma, it was Iowa. Oh, it even says, yeah, W40 here. Okay. Alright, next round. Not much info here. Can't really read that sign, I don't think. S. Hogan Sloop. Doesn't help. Warning. Yeah, not much info that would help me here. I do not know that plate either. These are some interesting bricks for North America. Don't feel like I often see them. No front plates here. And this feels, the trees feel maybe more northern to me, I would say, these pines. So with no plates, kind of more northern, maybe like Indiana or Pennsylvania didn't have front plates, did it? Let's go maybe Pennsylvania, I kind of like that. Well, okay, clearly those pines were not northern. I still need to practice my pines. It was Florida. I would not have gone Florida in a million years. If you have any tips, what gave Florida away, please let me know in the comments. I am more than happy to learn. This is an interesting, like, road structure. It kind of makes sense in a way when, like, you can take this lane to turn so you don't obstruct the traffic. But what happens when from both sides the cars need to turn? I guess you can go back in that lane. Just gotta be careful not to, like, headbutt one another. This feels a bit dangerous, but maybe this is such a low traffic road where it doesn't matter. Anyways, I've been just rambling without paying attention to anything here. Guardian Northwest title and escrow. So northwest, would that be northwest of the US? We have some palm trees here. We have a front plate. Would this ever be like Southern Oregon? Because I don't think this would be California. A northwest? Maybe? These types of houses are giving me more kind of Oregon vibe, maybe. I might be very wrong about that, so I'm not sure. This mural also making me think that it's coastal with mountains. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with going northwest of US. Okay, it wasn't Oregon, it was Washington, but yeah, all the tiny clues just made sense for it to be in this area. And the last round here, we have Elk View. Where do they have elks in the US? I'm not sure. We have mountains, snowy mountains. Elk View. I am thinking maybe something like, with like these vast fields and some hills. Could it be something like Montana, maybe? Because there are some mountains and also like big fields. That's kind of my thinking here. Do we have any front plates or not? We don't really see any cars around. Yeah, I think that's my best guess. Let's have a look. Not bad. Okay, it was not Montana, it was Idaho, but kind of the same idea. It was Rockies. How did I do in total? 15,000. For a US map, for me, I think it's a great result, and I'm still very happy about that first round there. The next map we're going to play is called Supersonic, and it is a computer-generated world map designed to contain more interesting locations than a usual random approach would give. So I am intrigued to see how this goes. The map difficulty, it says the average score was easy, so hopefully nothing too rough. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. What do we get? Okay, we have Ghana right off the bat. We have the Ghana car here with the tape, of course. I can see one palm tree around us. Would this be more northern Ghana, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. High something office. Constituency. The description said that there will be interesting locations. So I'm thinking, what would be interesting? So maybe something in the north. Because I know there is some coverage here. And I think it might be there, like looking at the nature here. I could maybe see that, so let's see. Okay, it was north, not where I guessed it was the other side of the country, but it was more towards north. I feel like, yeah, that's a part of Ghana that you don't often see in, like, competitive maps. So that's certainly interesting, I would say. When we have Boys to Men Barbering Saloon. If anyone's looking for a barber, might be a good place. No, what's this? Is this Indonesia? I noticed these bollards that have kind of Indonesian colors on them. Also some motorcycles, which are very common in Indonesia. So we have palm trees, lots of palm trees, these metal roofs, but also some tiled roofs, so a mix of both. Some blue roofs. So I'm pretty happy with Indonesia here, but I'm thinking which island would it be? Oh boy, maybe like southern Sumatra, maybe. Maybe one of these islands, since this is supposed to be an interesting map. Let's go one of these islands, maybe. Oh no, it was Kalimantan, okay. Next location, ooh, this is official. Driving on the left side here. Well, this would be India, right? With this poop cam. What is that flag? I do not recognize. It might be a regional thing. We also have this script with the horizontal stripe, which is more common in the northern parts. And also in general, it felt kind of like Nepal vibes. So I'm thinking it might be close to Nepal. Somewhere. Anything else? Is that a cow just chilling? Okay, the cow is just chilling in the middle of the roundabout, enjoying life. Let's go somewhere there. I don't have a better guess than that. Well, okay. Well, that's certainly an interesting one. Yeah, that's about as low as that horizontal stripe script goes. As you can see on the map, that more south than this, it changes to a different script. My first thought here was... It looks Baltic, but you wouldn't get Generation 2 camera in Baltic, so I'm thinking Finland, maybe. This feels very coastal, doesn't it? So I feel like it might be some Finnish island. One of these ones, maybe. I don't know which ones here have coverage or not, but I imagine these ones probably would. Let's go somewhere here, maybe. No, well, it was Finland, maybe not as extreme as I went, but it was kind of, yeah, coastal-ish, near these lakes, close to Baltics, so that makes perfect sense. And what is this? Ooh, that's a pretty tree. I don't know why is that the first thing that I noticed, but that's a pretty tree. Where would you get that pretty tree? Parking 90 days, library, something wildlife. So this is some park, marine science program. And we are driving on the left side, because I was kind of suspecting this being Australia. Where in Aussie land? Because it doesn't really feel Kiwi to me. Where in Aussie land would we go? We have this dark soil here. I don't see any electricity poles that would help me here. I'm thinking maybe something like Northern Territory, maybe something like Queensland. I don't really know. Let's see. Literally the opposite side of Australia. It was Perth. Were those trees common in Perth? Again, let me know in the comments if you know any tips that I missed that would have helped me here. So I was literally the opposite side of the country. Okay, 14.9 thousand. That was below average. And yeah, that Australia round and India round messed me up. Next, we have a Learnable Meta Japan map. If you don't know what it is, oh, I have good news for you. This is a new exciting way to learn GeoGuessr. Let's play it and you will see what's so special about it. Let's go. Well, we play it as we always do, as any regular challenge. So well, obviously this is Japan. All these locations will be Japan. But where? I imagine these snow poles might be regional. I'm not entirely sure. So I will learn something new. These kind of maybe look a little bit like Hokkaido cabbages, maybe. And a bunch of ferns as well here. So I would maybe go Hokkaido. Let's see. No, it wasn't. Okay, it was northern part. So what's so special about this map is that you can add a script to your browser, and after the round it describes what in that location was useful that you can use in your GeoGuessr journey. If this sounds interesting to you, definitely check out the video in the top right corner where I play more of these maps and share my impressions. But in this location, the meta was Tohoku reflectors. So we did see this reflector on one of the poles. It's kind of faded looking black reflector with the stripes. Gray-yellow reflectors or gray-white. Okay. So you get them in this part of Japan. Okay, good to know. Northern part. Okay, what's the meta here? Is this the road? This looks like a very interesting road. I was thinking, is that the same reflector? But no, it's a different one. Or maybe these things, because I know you can study these metal thingies on poles to help with region guessing in Japan. So that might be the meta here. I do not know where. I would probably guess somewhere here-ish, maybe. Not too bad. Hokuriku plates, so these ones. Silver horizontal plates with logo on the top right. Okay, very specific. That can definitely help if you see it. What is this? We have some, like, more tropical trees visible, some palm trees. Some electricity boxes here, maybe they can be helpful, I'm not sure. We have a vertical, this metal thingy here, but, well, looking at the flora, I would say southern. Maybe somewhere here, maybe even one of these islands. Let's see. It was one of the islands, okay. So here we had Okinawa transformers. Transformers mounted opposite sides of the pole with a T-shaped bar. Interesting. Oh, that's a good way to tell these islands apart. I'll try to remember this one. What do we have here? Again, looks quite tropical with these palm trees, I would say. Would this be Okinawa again or just somewhere here? Let's see. Okay, it wasn't even that far south. Kanto tall hat insulators. So these insulators are unique to Kanto region and are easy to spot with a black hat on top. Okay. And the last round here. Oh, probably these plates again. Well, without knowing them, I would go somewhere, let's say, here-ish. Oh, it's way more north. Tohoku plate. Silver horizontal plates with logo on top left. So many things to remember, so I'll probably forget most of these things, but even if just a few stick, it's already good. Well, I didn't do too well here, but I found that gray reflector meta and the transformer meta the most interesting, so I hope to remember those. Next we have a Wolf AI world. I've played this map already, I made a whole video about playing it, but it's one of the most popular maps, so let's play it again. One more game. Let's see, this is What is this? We're driving the right side. This looks like a Brazilian sign here. This feels very much like Brazil to me. Can't really see. Parada de something something. So where in Brazil would I go? We have some mountains. I don't see too many palm trees around. I don't see any piranha pines. I don't think those are piranha pines there. So I would maybe go somewhere here-ish. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. It was much closer to Sao Paulo, but kind of in the right area. I'll take that. Now, my first thought here was Peru. Let's have a look. Yeah, we have a stripy pole. I couldn't see it from there. But yeah, that's definitely a Peruvian stripy pole. White car. Definitely Peru. Some greenery, some dry hills as well. Where in Peru? I think it could be anywhere pretty much. Let's go somewhere near Ica. Oh, it was more south. Well, south can definitely be dry, but I thought it would be a bit drier there. Now, we have dashed white lines on the sides. We have these big holy poles, which would make me think Romania, both of these things. Oh yeah, we have a Romanian road mark, like this bollard. 46 is the kilometer. What's the road number? Is it like 4 or something? What is it? Sigata Mar something. What is the chance that I spot it? Sighisoara? No, that's not it. Yeah, I can't find it. Let's just guess somewhere here near the mountains. Oh, way more north. Oh, there it was. Yeah, Sighetu something something. Oh, okay. Okay, we have a small narrow plate driving on the right side. Something red on it. What is this? The sun is to the south. This feels very yeah, these are American poles. Where in Americas would this be? This feels like a very unique plate, but I do not know where you could find that. We have water to the north and the northwest. I was thinking it feels like it might be one of these islands, maybe like Prince Edward Island or something here. That's kind of vibes that I'm getting with the houses and then just the flora. Let's see. Okay, I'll take that. I'm very happy with this guess. It wasn't Prince Edward Island itself, but it was like right across the strait. Now this looks like India again with this camera quality. Jai Bhawani Fitness Center. Does it say the city somewhere by any chance? I can't tell. Is there a city there? State Bank of India, yeah, in case we weren't sure. What is this shape? Oh gosh, it's probably the shape of the state that we are in, but it's hard to see the state shapes in Google Maps. It's somewhere up here. Well, the writing would be northern India, I would guess. That's the same orange flag we had before, though. So would we be down here? Let's go down here again, maybe, then. Okay, it wasn't all the way down there. It was here, Akola. Was that the state shape? Okay, no, I don't think it was the state shape after all. What was the result? 20.4 thousand. Not too bad. I think I did better than in most of my video where I played only this map. The next map is GeoGuessr Sunday. Balanced country distribution with 10% urban, 20% semi-urban, 20% semi-rural, 10% rural, 10% dirty, and the remaining 30% mixed according to country size. So lots and lots of different coverage. Let's give it a go. See how it goes. Now, we have yellow outer lines here. The first thought was Botswana. Sun to the north, of course. Could be South Africa. Why not? What's the road direction? Kind of like that. Maybe this road somewhere, the road kind of, the angle would align. Okay, nice, yeah. Perfect. Now, with this car, that's the Turkish car. I will forever remember it. And I believe you get it in eastern part of Turkey most of the time. Does this help? Is that a road number? I'm not sure, I don't think so. The road numbers that I see on the map look different. So I would go, yeah, kind of eastern Turkey, somewhere here. Okay, it was a bit more north. But still, good score, I'm happy there. Black car, looks like we're driving on the left side here. Because I think that's the behind of the car. I think this would be... Oh, we have the black Malaysian stickers. I was actually thinking Borneo Island, but with these black stickers, it would be mainland Malaysia. Quite hilly. So let's maybe go somewhere here. This part is quite hilly somewhere. Nice! Good guess. 4,700. I'm liking this map. Well, maybe because I'm making good guesses. So this would be Korea. We have Korean language here. Any phone numbers, anything at all? Not really. And also, yeah, of course, yellow signs. Let's go... Quite a lot of mountains, so maybe somewhere like this area. Okay, more south, but yeah, cool. And what is this? Bui generating station. What is that? 400 megawatt installed capacity. Or some electro stuff. Oh, we have Ghana again, yeah. We have Ghana. Now, where in Ghana would I go? Do we see many palm trees? We see some palm trees around. A few here and there. Let's go something like Kumasi, maybe. Somewhere here. Hey, not too bad. I'm very happy with my guesses in this game. 23,000 points. I mean, that's a great score in my book. As always, let me know in the comments how you are doing in these maps. And don't forget to press that like button so I know to make more of these play-along videos. The next map is 200 statistically difficult champion locations. I've made a video about this map as well, and it is very popular for a good reason. So these are 200 locations the champion division players get the most wrong in competitive, basically, the least amount of points. So let's see how we do. I remember lots of locations in this map were Central Russia. So if we get Russia, I know where to guess. This is not Russia though. What is this? Oh boy. We have a blue car, generation 4. We see these like these wooden fence posts. I do not know the car, so I'll just ignore that. Where is the sun? The sun is very high. Maybe slightly, well, maybe slightly to the north, but I wouldn't really trust it. Oh boy, I'm thinking maybe something like Colombia or maybe Brazil. My first thought was Colombia, so I think I'll just stick with it. Might be very wrong, well probably will be, but let's see. Argentina, okay, I was considering Brazil, I wasn't considering Argentina on this one, okay. That's a tricky one for sure. Another generation 4. This time, it looks like we have a small plate here. So it wouldn't be Europe or anything. Yeah, definitely a small plate. This one is a weird one. Feels like maybe Latin America again. Some palm trees there in the distance. I can't tell which side we're driving on. The cars are parked all over the place. The plates look... Thinking, could they be Mexican plates or not? The sun is rising, so we can't use that. Well, let's see. I'm not sure if those plates are... I think those plates look quite Mexican, so maybe. Well, let's find out. Okay, it was Mexico. Nice guess. Okay, this is Russia. And as I mentioned, if we get Russia, I think Central Russia is the safest bet. We have this long antenna. Dark soil, very rainy, a little bit hilly. Let's go somewhere here. Oh! I was not thinking it's that close to the Baltics. What? Usually when the location is close to Baltics, I kind of feel, oh, this looks sort of Baltic. This one did not feel Baltic to me. I guess that's why so many Champions Division players get fewer points on this location. Because I didn't feel Baltic to me either, and I'm from Baltic, so... Okay, we have lots of palm trees here that I'm noticing. The car isn't visible at all. Yeah, there isn't much to go by here. Definitely feels Asian to me, I would say. Or which country? I don't think we can use the bike riding side as a solid reasoning here. I was thinking maybe Thailand, maybe the Philippines, maybe Indonesia, or Bangladesh. Could this be Bangladesh? Oh, I'm kind of liking Bangladesh maybe. Okay, I'm running out of time. I think I'll go Bangladesh. But as I mentioned, I wouldn't be surprised about any other... Oh, Sri Lanka, okay. Well, I didn't consider Sri Lanka, but Sri Lanka makes perfect sense as well. Round number 5. What is this? Well, we're in the middle of a forest, pretty much. Would this be America? Would this be Europe? The big question. The car isn't visible at all. For some reason, this feels more American to me. I'm not sure why exactly. Maybe the road? I don't know. Something feels more American to me here. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, but we're about to find out. I'm thinking, well, let's go Illinois. Well, I was very wrong, apparently. It was Russia, Kazan. Well, there is a good reason why those locations are so difficult. Last but not least, another difficult map called Beautiful and Rare Sights. Average score 7600, so brace yourselves, and let's see what we get. So we get some unofficial coverage now here, which makes sense. That's kind of what I expected. Oh boy. We see these big fields. Kind of feels a little bit Mongolian maybe in a way. So could be Mongolia itself. Could be something neighboring maybe. Maybe... I'm thinking maybe one of the stans. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. The clothing maybe? I don't know. I'm not a clothing expert, but I was thinking maybe something like Uzbekistan would make sense. Somewhere here in Uzbekistan. Oh, it was Iraq. Oh boy. Well, I was quite wrong. Northern Iraq, interesting. And with these countries that don't have official coverage, I don't know too much about them. Sometimes I can guess them, but it's very interesting that the existence of Street View coverage is such a big factor for me and many other GeoGuessr players. What is this? This is an interesting one. We have these kind of small... What would you call them? Like hives. These buildings. I know you can get some similar buildings with these wooden like sticks poking out in Mali. Would this be Mali? Definitely looks very deserty. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is Mali or something in the vicinity. Burkina Faso maybe. Well, let's see. Okay, well, I went the wrong side. It was Mauritania instead, towards the other side of Mali. But okay, not too bad of a guess, I would say. I'm in the middle of Mauritania in the desert. The world is so diverse, it's fascinating. From the middle of the desert to now to the middle of jungle. What does the tattoo say? I can't say. Victor. So I'm guessing this guy's name is Victor, maybe. So where would Victor be traveling to? This seems like some sort of a bunker or something. The trees don't seem too tropical. Initially I thought this would be more tropical than but like, I don't think it is. I'm thinking this might be Europe somewhere. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know where to guess, honestly. Would this be Europe? Would this be... Oh gosh, I don't know. Let's go Serbia. That might be very wrong. I was very wrong. Oh gosh, Brazil! That was a tough one. I have no idea how I would have ever guessed there. It's like in the middle. Like, it's in the city of Rio de Janeiro. It looked so rural. Wow, well, interesting locations. Okay, we are on a road here. What does it say here? VR, AR, Myanmar, immersive tech. So would this be Myanmar? Maybe. Well, this temple certainly feels very Asian in that area. I know Myanmar has like pagoda. I believe they're called pagodas, right? I know Myanmar has pagodas like that. With some blocky poles. I'm not sure if I would have gone Myanmar necessarily without this thingy down here. But I certainly would have guessed the region. I think I would have probably guessed Myanmar anyways. Because of this pagoda here. Let's see. Yeah, it was Myanmar, yeah. No surprises there. What is this? Feels very Asian again. Oh, big. So something historic in the middle of massive city. My first thought was maybe China? Like Shanghai maybe, or something like that. We have some fish. Oh, yeah, I don't see too many. Oh wait, it says Shang here. I mean, it has to be Shanghai, right? If it says Shang, then surely. Yes, well, I'm happy that I would have guessed Shanghai even without that. How did we do in total? 13.6 thousand. I believe that's way above the average, which was, I think, 7,000. Well, these were some fun maps. Let me know in the comments what you thought about them. And on the right side, there will be another play-along video I think you will enjoy. Don't forget to press the like button, and big thanks to all my patrons and YouTube members for supporting this channel.